Hello everyone and welcome back to the park. We are going to try and do this sketchbook tour again. This is the third attempt and we will see if this audio works out or if I have to have an external source, in which case you will never hear this and it doesn't matter. Anyway, so I tend to use basically literally printer paper and make my own sketchbooks because that's a little easy. Because that way it doesn't have to be pretty because it's printer paper. And otherwise I'm not going to use it as sketchbooks, I'm just going to make finished pieces. So we're just going to go through probably a few years worth of those. I don't know exactly the date, so I'm like, probably a few years? Probably like those, but a few things that I can date were, because these two were done at, I believe, KCCC, which is a convention that's dead now for several reasons. But I know that these were done afterwards because I think I lost this one for a while, which is a frequent concern for sketchbooks, so I will just straight up lose them. So I try to put them in chronological order, kinda, but kinda not. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing. Just going through my little pile. Also, this is my real detailed planning, just little lists with more things. Like, also like this part's like, something happens here, what is it? No idea, just a bunch of question marks. Just so many question marks. We have thumbnails, we have slightly more detailed thumbnails, and we have the final thumbnails. This is the piece I ended up going with for that zine specifically. Oh, here's the best way to date this one, actually. So yeah, these are from a bit ago, but seemed like they were worth going through somehow. This one got damaged. I think I dropped like a water bottle on it, so it has some thumbnails and some sketches, but I don't like the wrinkliness, so I'm never gonna finish it. So here was planning for, I think the spooky tank, maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, here's planning for the spooky tank. Originally it was gonna be a different design than the default 5-gallon ended up being, because I realized I didn't want to make a fish tank, so I didn't. Yep, and that's the end of that. To the next one. We have planning. And honestly, just a bunch of random things. Some really great lions. Just the best lions. This is the initial thumbnail for the lakeside, the piece that I ended up kind of going with next to it. Stuff. I really like this thumbnail. I need to do this thumbnail. It looks like fun. Woo! Moving on. A slightly better cover. Retail. The best. Would not recommend, but you know, money. Odorin. This is Odorin. She's my dumb fish barb. I love her, but she's having an interesting time. More D&D stuff. That mob princess I accidentally got the prince married to. Alright, and then here's the last one that I did. Probably had a few more of these in between, I just don't know where they are. So we have thumbnails, more thumbnails for some pictures I ended up doing, except with clown. Haven't done the juggling clown. Half-finished thumbnails. D&D character from one shot we played. Apparently, like, the urchin, like, background has just, they have a mouse. It's in their inventory. So of course I latched onto that. His name was Nibbles. Let's see, we have pattern planning for... I do not have any of them over here, so we'll not grab it. Pattern planning for a little friend. And somewhere I have another sketchbook that has planning for a different little friend in it, but specifically it is planning for these guys. They are friends. They sit. But that one was obviously not what I was showing. Anyways, we have some dress planning, some costumey stuff, because why not? And yeah, there we are. So, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day. I'm gonna throw some music on over the